The man who reacts is led by the world. The man who remains unmoved leads the world. That is the secret. That is the path. You must become the one who sees the attack, but does not let it shape his self-image. You must become the one who witnesses loss, yet does not internalize defeat. You must become the one who hears the noise, but remains tuned only to the frequency of truth. Others may call this weakness, because they do not understand it. They believe strength is in the fist, in the raised voice, in the pointed finger. But true strength is in restraint. True power is quiet. It does not beg to be seen. It does not need to defend itself. It knows what it is, and what it is, what you are, is far greater than any circumstance that confronts you. You are not here to control others. You are here to command your own mind. And once you do that, everything else aligns. The world is not resisting you, it is reflecting you. If you meet fire with fire, you get more fire. If you meet it with stillness, the flame cannot spread. When you remain calm, the world becomes calm around you, not because the world changes, but because your inner state does. Imagine a situation that once triggered you. Someone lied to you, someone betrayed you, someone doubted you. In the past, you might have burned in response. Words thrown like daggers, silence used like punishment, retaliation disguised as righteousness. But now you see through it. You see it as an opportunity to return to yourself, not to lose yourself. You say nothing, you breathe, you affirm inwardly, I am untouched by this. I am not this reaction. I am the stillness behind it. And what happens? The power of the moment shifts. The energy loses its grip. You no longer feed the illusion. You no longer lend it your belief. You are free, not because the world became easier, but because you became unshakable. Freedom is not the absence of conflict. It is the ability to walk through conflict without being dragged into its story. Peace is not the absence of noise. It is the refusal to let noise dictate your direction. You must live from the inside out, not the outside in. The moment you let the outer world decide who you are no longer living. You are reacting. You are no longer choosing, you are chasing. But you were not born to chase. You were born to create. And creation does not emerge from panic. It flows from presence, from poise, from the unbothered awareness that knows all things are unfolding for your good, whether the world sees it yet or not. So you stop proving, you stop pleading, you stop engaging in battles that cost you your peace. You do not need to win every argument. You do not need to correct every misconception. You do not need to teach every lesson. Sometimes your silence is your elevation. Your peace is your response. Let others wonder why you are so calm. Let them question your quiet. Let them project, misread, and mislabel. That is their lesson, not yours. You do not shrink to fit their narrative. You do not dim to make them comfortable. You shine quietly, steadily, endlessly. You rise. You rise not with effort, but with ease. Not with noise, but with knowing. Not with force, but with faith. Because you have seen the truth, all things respond to your inner conviction. So you do not panic when things look wrong. You do not grasp when things feel delayed. You do not fight the shadows. You turn on the light. You keep walking. You keep believing. You keep assuming the best, even when you are shown the worst. You do not match energy. You raise it. You do not echo the world. You speak from the heavens. You do not get drawn into the narrative. You write a new one. When the door closes, you do not bang on it. You turn, you smile, and you walk toward the better one already forming. When the opportunity slips away, you do not chase. You remain still, knowing that what is meant for you does not run, it aligns. You understand that delay is not denial, it is redirection. And redirection is often the universe's protection in disguise. So you no longer fall apart when plans shift. You no longer spiral when people leave. You no longer question your worth when the outcome differs from your desire. You trust. You trust the timing. You trust the process. You trust yourself because you have realized finally that the only true loss is the loss of your center. And you will no longer surrender that, not for anyone, not for anything. The world will keep spinning, people will keep talking, storms will rise and pass. But you are the eye of the storm. You are the calm that remains. You are the stillness that creates worlds.